What is going on, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard at Graybeard Gaming Group. Today is Wednesday, June 24th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. If you are new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of what we're doing here, and if you found this video helpful in any way, please hit that like button. It really helps us out a lot. So since Title Update 10 came out last week, we've gotten a lot of messages asking us in regards to bounties which is more beneficial, running them on challenging or running them on heroic. Now we've run a bunch of bounties over the last week, so in today's video we're going to be showing you the comparison between the loot we got on challenging and heroic, how much time it took and all that. We're also going to go over a couple other things at the end of the video, but for now let's just jump into the farming method. Okay, so as we begin, there are two difficulty levels you need to be aware of when you're doing bounties. There is the world difficulty, which you have set to, and that can be anywhere from normal to heroic, and there's also the actual bounty difficulty, which can also be from normal to heroic. So here's the thing, since Title Update 10, they've said that all of the rewards that you receive while doing bounties will tier towards the level that you're actually playing on. So today we want to check that theory out because it definitely takes more time and effort to do these on heroic than it does challenging, and we want to make sure it's worth your while. As we begin right now, our world setting is at challenging difficulty, and we are going to do a normal bounty, and you can see in the right hand corner the difficulty of this bounty is normal. Now in all my videos, what I'm going to do is I'll do a quick little breakdown of what we're doing, and then I'll skip right ahead to the bounty itself because I don't want to waste your time, in regards to getting there and all that stuff. We're just going to cut to defeating the boss and actually showing you the loot that we got. So this bounty definitely took under 5 minutes. Again, it's on challenging difficulty, it's a normal bounty, so it really didn't take that long. And when you're doing these, one of the most important things, and I say this in pretty much every video, is really maximizing your time. So before you do any type of, have an idea of what you want to achieve when you're playing the game. Now we're going to continue to put different videos out now that, Title Update 10 and Season 2 is out, but, do you want to do XP farming? Do you want to do farming for certain items or weapons, things like that? And that's how you want to go into your gameplay. So these roles clearly aren't the best, but always take a look at the talents at the bottom, because if there's something you don't have in your recalibration library, definitely break this stuff down and add it to that. The second item isn't awful, and again, anything you already have, or if your stats are higher, you can just break this down so you can use it for crafting or whatever you may need. The next bounty we're moving on to New York, and we've changed our world setting to heroic, and we are again doing a normal bounty. One thing you want to always keep in mind when you're doing this is, can you, play on your own in whatever tier you've set the world to? The reason I say that is this: it's not just about the bounty itself, it's on the way to the bounty, and when you actually get there, there could be multiple factions, so you could find yourself in the middle of a crazy firefight, and you want to make sure you don't lose the bounty by dying. Now, most of the time when you die, the bounty will respawn. However, I've had this happen as of, a lot of gamers that have reached out to us where once they die, that bounty's gone for the day. So now that we've taken out the target, we'll take a look at the loot. And this one took much longer. This one probably took, 12 or 15 minutes to do, so it's almost 3 times the amount of time. Which again brings me back to something I said earlier in this video. When you're about to sit down and have a gaming session for 2 hours, 3 hours, 30 minutes, whatever it is, really have a game plan of what you're trying to accomplish. So the next bounty we're doing, the world tier is on challenging and the bounty itself is challenging, but I want to get into something real quick before we move forward. As we get into it, the thing I really want to go over is the fact that we all know how frustrating this game can be when you've spent a certain amount of time and you're just not getting quality loot. Now, I personally feel, and again, this is just my opinion, there has been a great improvement in the loot since Title Update 10, and there has definitely been a better drop rate on exotics and things like that. However, as gamers, we, when we're sitting down to do a session, we are basing what we do on what the developers have told us. We're basing it on, okay, in this world, you'll be able to get these items at this percentage, and whatever it may be. I mean, there's supposed to be a significant difference between when your world is set to challenging and heroic and the quality of the loot you get. With the way the game is now, though, I mean, with Title Update 10 and Season 2 launching at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get worked out, so I do not see the point in doing bounties with your world level higher than challenging. Now, of course, as the patch notes come out and the scaling gets better and things change, we will obviously bring you the best way and the most efficient way to farm for bounties. At this time, though, I don't see the point of doing a bounty on heroic when on challenging you can do it in like a third of the time. Not only that, I mean, there isn't that big of a difference in the items you're getting. Now, of course, this is all relative to your skill plane. If you're in a group and, depending on all these things, there are people who can run through things on heroic solo, and that's awesome. More power to you. But for people who are struggling, you're on the fence between challenging and heroic, stick to challenging for now. And if you are going to be doing heroic, just do it in a group. You know what I mean? Like I said at the very beginning of this video, you want to make sure you set the world tier to something that you're comfortable with, that you can do on your own. And that, my friends, is pretty much it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button. It really means a lot to us. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And as always, most importantly, take care, be kind. We'll be putting out another video, I think, tomorrow. We're going to be going over new ways to farm exotics and, there's a lot of stuff we're going to be putting out there. So again, we thank you all for your support. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks again.